So now you know. So now you know. Solidified, they melt like ice and make their way home. Pieces of my mind. Solidified, they melt like ice and make their way home. They make their way home. They make their way home. They make their way home. You're reaching out for something here. The bottle's full of ice, racing to go near. A little more than anything I had in mind. Oh, I can see, I can hear, I can read the sign. Oh, of everything we made. Oh, of everything we made. Oh, of everything we made. And it all comes down to pieces of my mind. Solidified, they melt like ice and make their way home. Pieces of my mind. Solidified, they melt like ice and make their way home. They make their way home. They make their way home. They make their way home. Can't think of what's been as I can see that something's happened to a devil. That's my story. Never did an inventory. If you like this, ask no questions. I can think of one suggestion. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Can't think of what's been as I can see that something's happened to a devil. That's my story. Never did an inventory. If you like this, ask no questions. I can think of one suggestion. What am I doing here? Oh, what am I doing here? Pieces of my mind, solidified. They melt like ice and make their way home. Pieces of my mind, solidified. They melt like ice and make their way home. They make their way home. They make their way home. They make their way home.
Success can be measured in different ways. For a lot of people nowadays, it's financial success, and it's what you see in glossy magazines and what you see in tabloid papers. But I think for them, what still gets them buzzing and what still means a lot to them is when they play a gig and people sing the lyrics and know the words and feel the words. And that alone, I think, for them success, whether it's 150,000 people in arenas or whether it's a small, tiny little venue that's at the back of a bar in the middle of nowhere, I think just people singing the words and loving the words and appreciating them and understanding where they're coming from is success.
So now let me ask you this. So, so by them coming to, North America and over here, y'all know how y'all know how we can be, we get stuck on one thing. Do you think that, like since their music is very unique and very new, something fresh, do you feel that maybe it will be a challenge here in either?
Oh, it's going to be very hard. We even see it with Adele recently, coming from nothing in the UK and being an online success. And the challenge that faces us in America is that it's very image driven here. Like if you have Britney Spears wearing very little clothing, jumping on the stage with lots of semi-topless dancers, that's very eye-catching and very entertaining. And then to compare that to a band who are wearing all their clothes and are playing weird instruments. So it's going to be hard to The dream for European artists is to crack America. It's always been the dream. Like, there's no point. There's no point avoiding it. Like when Green Day came to the UK and their album went #1 with American Idiot. Billy Joe Armstrong was in British television and he said straight out, he's like, this is the dream for every American band, to crack Europe, and for us to crack America is the ultimate dream. So it's gonna be hard, but then if something is easy in life, then it's not rewarding.
Right. That's true. So who are some of the people that they work with as far as producers? Like who helped put their music together, or not the music, but like is there anybody that they're working with?
They're working with a guy called Ben Moriarty, who's our in-house producer now. Who's a young Irish guy who's worked with a lot of local Irish indie bands, and he's kind of feeling his way. But we've also worked with Alwyn John Walker, who owns a very large studios in Dublin, where the likes of U2 and the Cranberries, Van Morrison, Eric Clapton have all worked. And Alwyn has been a kind of, I suppose, a Yoda figure in many respects. And then in America, we have worked with Eddie Galan and Alex Nicefero. And we also have another producer over here called Daniel Gray, who's based in New York, who's also a very progressive producer. But for the album especially, we're going to stick with Ben because the continuity is important. It's the same kind of sound. We've been in talks with Tim Palmer, the producer of the Goo Goo Dolls, because their sound is very similar to the sound that we're going for. So maybe we're kind of looking at when the album is done in its rough stage, that maybe we're looking at maybe getting Tim involved to mix it towards the end, to kind of put that almost kind of that shine, that gloss, that kind of Goo Goo Doll sound.
Yeah, that'd be hot. That'd be cool. So now for the fans, what would be an interesting fact about Also Known As? What's something interesting? Oh, you know.
there are a lot of interesting facts.
Oh, really? Give us one specific.
I think an extremely interesting fact would be that when they hired a car to go to their first music video shoot, it was an Opel Insignia, which is a German car, and only one of them was over 25 at the time, and he was the only one who was allowed to drive the car.
Really?
But everyone else drove the car, including myself.
Okay, we're gonna edit that out. So I was joking. That's cool. Okay, so now real quick, let's get back into the music. So you said you're coming up with a music video. So what's coming up with Also Known As in the future, near future?
We're playing a gig in our capital city in Dublin, and we're going to also be moving to the UK for around Christmas time to play a few gigs over there. And we're also doing a live DVD and also an in-house studio DVD, which are going to be boxed together. So we're going to keep on working on the album, keep on whittling the tracks down until we get like the 40 or so strong ones, and then pick the 15 best and pick 4 or 5 singles. We've already have the one from Los Angeles, with the video done for that. So going to be 4 or 5 more singles, 4 or 5 more music videos, and then release them with the album in spring and the live DVD, which will incorporate the behind the scenes of how the album was made and also the live show.
Right.
So the fans will get to see where the album came from and how it came together. They'll have the music videos and also have a live concert. And the aim will be to, as a small independent record label with Cole, the struggle is that you're always going to be facing the big 4 of Universal, Sony, Warner, and I remember the one. Is it EMI maybe or something?
EMI. Yeah, that's it.
So it's going to be a challenge, but from here on in, it's going to be more fun because I think with the music videos that we do, the kind of same kind of thread, just like to tap into the state of Europe right now, the economic state of Europe, which is we're in recession.
Yeah.
Like you guys know here as well.
Dang, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Obama said we are coming up.
Yes, we can.
Here's my, I got look real quick, just so everybody know. I'm gonna ask you. They're from now. Are they all from Dingles? Dingles is I think that's a township in Ireland, correct?
Yes.
So they're all from Dingles, and they all met. So just like you said earlier, they all kind of met, I guess, in their teens or early.
They're all kind of childhood friends.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. Okay. So also now, everybody, be sure that you do check out Also Known As, because they are very hot. I've heard a few samples of them. You don't want to miss it. So tell people where can they find or hear, listen to some of their music or see some of their.
Exactly. If you YouTube, also known as ALSONONAZ, the channel will come up, and there's actually a few clips from some of the live shows, and also on Facebook.com/also known as, and breakingtunes.com/also known as has 3 of the new tracks that will be on the album released in spring. So you get a little glimpse of where we're going from there. And also, if you check the charts and Google. Our Google search, also known as With Balcony TV Brighton in the UK, and you get to see a live clip, and we regularly keep everything updated from there. So hopefully we'll see a larger American fan base, and hopefully we'll be able to come over here, and in time anything is possible.
Exactly. So everybody, be sure to promote. Get out of your one track mind. It's also known as it's very good. They're very unique. You know, America, we gotta embrace people. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be about America, okay? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So everybody, this has been a web review. You kept it real hot and fresh with James
Thank you so
Mahon,
much. Pleasure.
manager of Also Known As. Hey, I said it right.
You're perfect.
I said it good. And I said his last name right. So everybody, keep it hot, keep it locked. You know how it is every day, all day, every day. Your boy Z Fly. Peace.